ye artist management. The next one air transport. Hey, drivers need be a fucking
dang.
We are woody for car no be bounce some beam no.
Atitia pansam.
Yeah, atitia pansam no. I'm not ready for any year.
I don't know cow na fire any year.
Ube bretu.
You don't know these streets like we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Street is Watching, and of course it's your girl K-Trey, and this is our editorial. Of course, I have the man Zil in the building, and also the boss himself, DJ Slim. Please clack it. Clack it. Since he said, my boss Coco Straight affidavit said, we're jai clapping.
Is it me?
We're jai clapping since you had your clack it now.
My mom is
Well, God said to clack it no. Until no since you know who you are. In Sembono this year, no, yeah, the clacket. And I can clack it, the Anayan clack it, and my aqua blue mineral water, because aqua blue mineral water and Kwana a mineral water, just say in your droning in a ashimuma. So what you say, come minerals are proper one, Ankaza, and she I won't mind nourish your body. Nema, we say, Nahana, which I'm a boss, starting to who shiny, Nina, aqua blue, or Jaribi, no one numbi, eh. Rano Periani and Yumre.
45. 45.
For the minerals.
Oh, yes.
You're looking blue, baby.
Oh, yes.
Looking good. You're blushing. Now, so my bet at Africa.com so say, young country say, me pacho a honor steak, you bet singing now because a honor utra. Ubedi wouldn't swa. You bet here in a more professional way.
Way.
Cobra bia we are near ya send no message no ya ma physical evidence say wedi nti wugina ba bia wo de kira obia enim say wedi nti mesra obomoden na kohonom na stake wo bet ni na no we are addressing an issue I think from ebia most of the time no during a year no na it starts from maybe I mean find say December mu ho no my bank some radio na nkai you feel say problem no annual perform but I think that basically we are seeing it, so we felt the need, so we need to address it, which is the scarcity of car and asset transportation. Workroom, sisi an offer baby, I just say line ne anopa ukwe juma school for cran moye mobo kiwa just say a workroom no anweden papa and so am I say yeah cause I say passengers need been so complaining say drivers need be take advantage of it. Much say prices no ye increase increase cost style biem style be so bia to me de ni ope no de atoso ade no obefo afo wonfo a nante ni wa opeso ye no no I so the question we are asking first of all why though this a DNT because ye nimsenka by this time dear enka December ne mukra na say nipa ba kronim na kroma ye shekra na because December they order uber kra anweden pa but some radio as this yakra bosom ya chemo
them next week ye
wie mpo but still I say anweden but so let me start from you why do you think that is
simple I think we you know, one of the causes of one of the issues is overpopulation. We say yeah, does or baby fakono. Now there is a need. Say was corresponded to Niema Bibri.
Yeah.
Inti say nipa dosun. I was say hospitals dosun. I was say doctors dosun, nurses dosun. I was say transport dosun, schools dosun. I was say the nipa here be so any group proportionately. What you are saying? Inti say. Nipa ni nyini anaze nipa ne dosu na niema nipa here in order to survive on so and dosu sana deba so I mean we are facing that in the transport sector of course housing and accommodation department and also challenges because they say you know rent control rent even controlling nipa because nipa be here baby nipa here dan dem and adan ye ketua bi enti no kakra na ewo ho no obekọ no na atwa me ne bo na ye de man number 1 and 2 yes abeje o advance age security as ato achi
I think the 5 years advance
exactly na me nim say me next year and next 2 years meaning Until all yes, I did 77. Meaning, I'm a Jewish coming.
So we are not pushing for
And you're fine. It is any man and nipa here no say and nipa pepe problem ba. Problem I face is a transportation sector no so they are not growing proportionately to the population. That is why we are experiencing it. So this is the cause. Now the entire meaning because there are two components in that side. Component one has to be the government that augments and answer on also a provider of transportation. In recent times, we know the Metro Mass, we know the Ayalolo buses in town. Yes, Jumano. But private sector, and so now the biggest contributor to transport business.
Over 90%.
Exactly. Now, so you ask yourself, say, are private sectors, are the private sector investing more into transport these days? That is where the trick question is, because they are not doing it. Cases here say drivers, hey, may say, one of the businesses are men can win go be a juma. Ye artist management. The next one is transport.
Say all manage.
Okay.
So all talk her. So the mo be so untri. Jai nyebida.
Betria for abrabosho.
Bra. So you do the math of Sadia no. Say there be a nipa sales of I think when I was actively doing transport, now a base 50 cedis or say
a day.
What's that?
Sales
50 cedis a day. Now let's
sales 50 cedis a day.
50 cedis a day.
How many years ago?
Still now me cars be say go kwa so I just say some kitwa. Still now that's 50. And yeah. No, but this is now as I make maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's 50 cedis a day, no. Say nipa no 5 days and as we the emphasis 6 days simple. 300 cedis a week. Bosome 1,002. 1,002 ekosi you say oil change I say. Hey.
Na ka ne say a no na be ya na say.
One na be ya say.
How na be say.
Now when
twa.
Exactly. So it has discouraged a lot of people from entering into your friend is saying transport business, of which the private sector now private practitioners I'm not doso. Nti amanfo bebre to nto omo ka so.
Na we dey.
Amanfo bebre yi free system nim. Even the ride hailing apps etimi tracking unless say wana wutwi if you are riding it yourself you get more money.
Yeah.
But what they mo be you should dia. And yes me say wo of asibi na ebia you want to set that person up. Wo near be you want to set that person up. O talk man so onfanye these ride hailing apps, ride hailing services nibi whether Uber, Boat, or even Shagzi. Say Shagzi crowd you are mamanya advert ma Shagzi Mr. Shagzi they were simple. Or say we talk hard no 20 cedis crana the whole day. Wait to other than other apps na enye Ghanaian or no trip be o piskani be Shagzi they or say o 20 per the whole day, which is a good deal. And no dear. We are clock it for me. Let's clock it for me.
We are nowhere to yaka.
Yeah. I mean, some mommy invoice. Then clock it for me. Yeah. Because I know, truly speaking, it makes a lot of sense. Say, oh yes, you get a lot of money from it. But any one kasa dia, and there's a third party because drivers need be a fucking woody for car no be bound same beam no.
Atitia pansam.
Atitia pansam no. I'm not ready for any year.
Cow na fire ni
Ube bretu. So there are a lot of issues with drivers issues. Ye koma car owners bebre omo hwe no. Omo beba comment section na betin sem omo beka. Me say ubetima bodama fam so talk car say wo the ye business na. When yani papa it is say yen talk car ye to driver.
Hey.
Ask them, that is the slogan. Yen talk car ye to driver.
My driver no what I'm saying.
Until you drive ye good and sana de unya driver ye good within a year and how better car for
Nice.
unya driver ye good what chakra within a year better car for because obemo hu ade no say ade ni ejawum nti yen kono on this level because there are so many ways omo engage drivers ebi wo ho oji daily sales ebi wo ho work and pay ebi wo ho friend say otua driver ne cabo so me na driver no every sales be on the brain na unim na ko choose sa third option na
Cabano.
Obetima ko park drivers ni betima ko park o car na part bi ewo ma ye papa no fitam we tu no age de we twa
Abropa ni
bro unim de akoso system no enti absorbers out on 3 months ago ejira ne na so pa say ahojo run about ponko no me say ahojo
run about
ponko bi si o we jira ne na so sa on fa ne na si o see
umbrella
nyame hum ta na chi me say uba nu akopake asifitam obi pa zo obe friend na dan fifitani no ho no say bro ja obi pe bia Kia Ro absorber me obi ho nya bia no afre no okwa na wakaja muntutu me de na mfa ono ne de ne man
yeah
into obi a no afre una say una yi car no edede bia bamu me ko fitam mo say absorber utiate wajiska o ties nyina omo raw ties nyina twa nti I discourage a lot of people
to invest
in and these are the biggest omo dosu
private sectors no
so regulation of private individuals or rural transport no they don't have any shield omo ni protection bia so most of them are calling it off nti offered instead say obey say okay treat as taxi and I say treat as friends say Uber and Bolt.
Yeah.
Obefa wo driver no atua cabo so me kofa me my breath here. Efa me form school keke we park car.
Famika betimi ho.
Because it makes a lot of sense because ade be chi na e wo so obefa akra ne ko no. Or frewa car kire wo say a fuel filter no. Asa meanwhile we tu aton amobi.
Hey.
That's wickedness, bro.
We yam be show nana. We yam ebe show. On the street there ya na ebo enyuma ya ebo no ye wo message o what in e man be
na we ma show
nana we yam be show sa na ekoso
because me tie pass and I had because now I felt say transport business was one of the and is one of the lucrative business out there. So now me cry me say oh that should be amenya yisika na jama to taxi bi am obi na
se wan ka sa wutria o me say within be 6 months I have talk afofro. I'm telling you, if one kasa wutwi wa dia within 6 months we talk afofro.
Ba odi mo obi no.
Ba odi mo obi a na problem no wo. Because you are never going to realize your money. Who scanner no da.
I think one thing they do is maybe your first 3 months no or be bomb out simple. You think say oh he's the right guy. Oh now, who said we're gaining trust, we're gaining some sort of you're comfortable with everything now.
Familiar spirit.
She Jumano.
Me say, ebe mama say, and no na that could be so na mabontina who car. We am to be sure because after about 6 months, no, obey me the Chevy Spark and I say Kia Ro akofa nantwi e de atum. Oh house oh my own day. What's Wofa. Well, over a friend say, Bakuya, what do you boot in Kitty? Vit pa no load cement 10 bags. Actually, na can you make just say, I say Maserati logo. Maserati logo.
Happy Maserati. Bounce castle.
At the or papa actually absorbers now or pining now.
But yeah, can't wait you know. And then there's also a conversation echo out there say with the scarcity of cars now and balance and also drivers need been so taking advantage of that. My CCR just a price you find say a 10 cedi no or they are 15 or 20 cedis.
Yeah,
a big crown me buy na you crown na e kwan so or say me call Medina Street. And to say ufa Medina car. Na say yemfa na say usi ebia ewo kwan su baby still Medina price na.
And obetua.
And obejo because o see o catch there o say.
It's allowed, bro.
Zero.
Where there's demand, you need to supply.
In proper economics term, or say demand will meet supply at a higher price.
Yeah.
Demand, they say demand cost ra. Supply in the but baby will price in the
Yeah.
So it is normal.
It's normal.
It is
say
normal.
almost the prices need be
Till we find a solution to it.
Yeah.
Imagine. Imagine how our China for be go krum ha no mo ye galamsey be bribe. Say omo buy no mo enter into public transport. And omo the cars be bribe go ma we sure say go be betima isa. Because who see station go nyina akra why they per passengers.
Per passengers.
So there is scarcity. With scarcity, high demand. Say supply be mo be move a obeji we twamene bo.
Oh, nice.
That is the only problem.
In the same thing, say almost complaining say na almost complaining say they are paying huge amounts of money for the same distance. No.
Yeah.
One thing, the roads are not good. A typical example, what we name Hacho be a stretch
big man.
What's that come? What's that? I say no elbow beat man. We hear this mistake we try to say a book crew buana o the lyrics are just so nothing.
In Trotro so nye.
Yes.
It's inside ni say no say you be atete you know floor no atete na boss.
Yeah. Martina Trotro bi ma me team na me hu from ampa. Me share Trotro bi sa o team a e ma free view ase ho.
E Flintstones for car. Why Flintstones? No mo omo na isi form say omo
paddle
and cry Trotro. Say basa.
So you can't blame them. The same distance at Abianca or they 20 minutes away, you know, because there's traffic on the road and as there's go slow, no. Obetime is 1 hour 30 minutes. Who is paying for that fuel being spent?
True.
The say no. Who is making sure say and as in the shocks na say why not call aboso kan akọ filiamano? So I think rather than we attacking the drivers, no, we need to have conversations with them.
Find out their problem.
Yes, and meet them halfway. See, nobody's entitled to anything. Their transport, whatever, no more, you know. I know there are regulations, but at the end of the day, you in charge boss ufi hanom, eko hanom.
Yeah.
Especially taxis and all of that. It's not specific. It's not a public transportation that say ayalolo na. When you have the card, Uju and Ma is written there. And besides, see.
No, but they have unions that regulate pricing.
Yes.
But problem here say the cost build up of pricing for a trip. Determined by certain components.
Yes.
Number 1, cost of fuel.
Okay.
Number 2, cost of spare parts. And also the user of the vehicle's time. Because or the number and the HP.
And I think there's a distance covered.
Distance covered. All these things come home and I ultimate prices say name free. Tetegu eko puwa meji 200 cedis and 100 cedis. Se kwani ya almost always charges in our form. Distance in a shorter, almost always friends say price in our form. Now yatete fuel also. Why say price in your day? Encore form. Honor also who say other ones no and so yeah equally as important as fuel.
Thank you.
Because spare parts, who is regulating pricing of that? Are they having free access to bring in spare parts as and when necessary? Or munya higher charges at port? It is a drop charges on importation of spare parts. That means a spare parts of bonds obey. Now we have 2 of the elements abafom. Spare parts were abafom. Fuel bonds were abafom. Now aka equine na enyeno. Because obedi traffic swatch because obi dodge pothole menam inside the yard number could be I said the traffic so I wouldn't see a ben when I'm who say pothole ba could be no obi e dodge o nti obi adru ha or so to no boase no wom unim shock absorbers e bi wo ha e balloon o e paya adwuma na si other ones the kwade see etimi bottle o de kwa mutimi bottle e be show your friend sheni kubu won't say gina so kama but Range Rover eji power edi
Hey, but then Obi like this problems has always been there.
Exactly.
Roots. Your friends if we na nansen your friends aba from kakra. Time your mu use is the same thing. These are things that has been going on for God knows how many years now that we are still going through. So what changed? Fine, I understand say nipa bakromone. But
apart from demand no, let's catch you. See nipa nsuru nyame. Any twan trouble go Ghana ha. Yeah, trofo.
Monka my passengers here.
Yeah, trofo. Yeah, no kwafo. Ghana pe na car club beer for car timinya accident. To be connect Bobby and nyina. There's a video. Killer man back with back of friend na phone nyina.
On biambla.
And obusa so about 6 bra o person o bob 15 ka hon because enye na.
And deliver ho.
Ha. And also the bucket abisu say shene same incident see wa China. Citizens ne bo mo ho ano se ye ba ba hihye ade na mo obi amfa ba akokura nkofi kwabrane o te se club ye ka nya accident na onwini ni nua ho no frɛ baba sa baba amfa kibab kakra entutu gya no so na baba line ne gizzard
or the club oba
or the gizzard 8 any yali ni nyira odi bu eja no so go so o ma maku nko ho na
club no
I hate you downtown. Wahun yenye no kwafo yeso ye claim da bia se yeso nyame. Yenye no kwafo because this is the time you need to show
exactly
whether you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, you are whatever. This is the time that your morals should come to play. But we are living in the end times into morality is out of the window. Yeah. Obia edwene no obia ye pesamin kuminya. So should it be. I agree. Selfishness makes the world go round. But if you love the country, so this is where you draw the line. Seven, yenyi bibi anto nchen. Mema sa de na bem. But driver no so edwene ho because yetete your friends say fu ani bibi aso no. Okodwom still dwom ni no so waso ne niam mu dendenden. Otimi tu niam buom kura abrayan to bibi.
Banche kura dollar to make dollar cost ra increase banche price.
Exactly. Into one also te one answer ja me ya lose killers we me twema won a because so ono okono oko shop bi so okwa akoto ballistic ohun odu ono ohun ha mo de ball no ena ohun akwa na shop ne ye ne dia say ono so tika ni
opeka
ana say wo ko Madina sa na wo si wo kwan no so ba bia meje
Madina fe
e sen trim empanyfo se de na bro e ba kane no ono na de ayam no bae it started from a point. If we want to reverse it, I will say it can be beer, not drivers and so tell me once say, Jack, BBC in the woman so yente boss. Let's also be reasonable. Everybody is exploiting everybody. Yeah. Especially in this Accra.
Yeah.
In this Accra, everybody is using their mind. Obia you soon adwene so the baby ti obi. Now driver no so ye bi dia ene mo bu afu.
Ya mo hu ye mo bo kakra.
No credit ni ha o. Nyam spe ne nox.
Yeah.
Nyame pe. No
kwafo. But not sometimes I almost say sisi ana yam budget transportation. Who ko baby. Now say my budget me transportation. I don't think you can do that anymore. Because first I already need to say ebia me fi ha no mo e ko ebia ahyaman ebia ye me 10 cedis. Now wa hihye ne pepe na no na da wo wo be ka wo kwan so.
Da bi men hihye.
Wo be ka wo.
So we wa so be hihye to skate.
O chira.
To skate now.
Into we see baby I got friend do be see no.
Na fi.
Now skate ya to.
When you swap from now wanna be skate ya for abu mu pa wo say.
Katie Mupatos.
With Philippa.
Okay. And I think that this was the issue, and maybe to me personally, I agree with Slim as much as drivers know they almost they need to eat and stuff like that. But sometimes during these times, let's show a little bit of compassion. If you want my price or the bet 2 times, because when him say at the end and near come crying and say. Omo council no went here pay say si free can because ye nimpa say at the end of the day no si free mu aka no kra bi ni ho ni obekwa akofa no kra bi kra no about 3 times the price that you no offer wa ha no. Until sometimes let's be a little bit compassionate. I don't know about you. Baby I also will be our area. I don't know if you are experiencing that, but if you are, then please kindly come to the comment section. Na be drop your comment no e be our area and prices are now moje nesisia near omoje because kakra kasa sana na chese boa me nyina yetumi find a solution to the problem. And always remember that the street is watching.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We